In a stunning and emotional development, one of the team's key pitchers has been left off the World Series roster, and the reason has everyone's hearts heavy. Reports confirm it's due to a deeply personal family matter, a reminder that even in the midst of the biggest stage in sports, life can step in with challenges far beyond the game. Teammates are rallying with support, fans are flooding social media with messages of love and understanding, and the organization is standing firmly behind him. It's a bittersweet twist to an otherwise thrilling championship run. Stay tuned, because while he won't take the mound this series, his presence and spirit will still be felt in every pitch thrown by his teammates. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a true Dodgers fan, then today's story is going to hit hard. It's the kind of news that stops you for a moment and makes you realize that behind every incredible performance on the field, behind every strikeout, every win, every celebration, there are real human beings going through real-life situations. And right now, one of the key members of the Los Angeles Dodgers, a pitcher everyone expected to play a major role in the World Series, has been left off the roster due to what the team has described as a deeply personal family matter. Now, before we jump deep into what's going on, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any breaking Dodgers news or updates during this insane postseason stretch. Because what's happening with this Dodgers team right now is emotional, dramatic, and filled with the kind of tension that only October baseball can bring. So let's start with the shockwave that hit the Dodgers community. Just as the final World Series roster was being announced, fans were waiting to see who made it, who didn't, and how the team would shape up for the championship run. Everyone assumed this particular pitcher, one of the team's most dependable arms, was a lock. He's been through the grind of the season, pitched in key situations, delivered under pressure, and been a major part of the Dodgers' pitching identity all year. But then came the statement. The Dodgers confirmed he would not be part of the World Series roster, citing a deeply personal family matter. The announcement was respectful but left everyone stunned. The team didn't reveal details, and they shouldn't. Privacy matters, especially in times like this. But it left fans wondering what could have possibly happened at such a critical time. For months, this player had been gearing up for this exact moment, the World Series, the pinnacle of every MLB player's dream. And suddenly, life stepped in with something much more important than baseball. Now, for Dodgers fans, this hits on multiple levels. On one hand, you feel for the player. You can only imagine what kind of personal situation would lead someone to step away from the World Series. Family comes first, everyone knows that, but for this to happen right now, it must be something serious and emotional. On the other hand, you can feel the ripple effect on the roster, the bullpen, and the team's overall strategy. Losing a key arm changes everything from how Dave Roberts manages innings to how other pitchers are rotated and rested throughout the series. What's even more striking is how the Dodgers organization handled it. The tone of their message was one of compassion and respect. Roberts didn't hesitate to say that the team fully supports their pitcher and that baseball, at the end of the day, can wait. And that kind of response says a lot about this team's culture. Over the years, the Dodgers have built not just a powerhouse lineup, but a brotherhood, a group that genuinely cares about each other beyond the diamond. Now, this pitcher's absence isn't just about numbers or stats, though his numbers this season were undeniably impressive. It's about presence. When he's on the mound, there's a confidence that radiates through the rest of the defense. His rhythm sets the tone for the whole game. And now, suddenly, that steady presence is gone at the most crucial time of the year. So let's talk about the human side first. Think about the pressure these athletes live under: hundreds of games, constant travel, performance expectations, and media attention. And yet they're still dealing with everything that comes with being human: family, relationships, personal challenges. It's easy to forget that sometimes when we only see them as stars. When a player steps away for a deeply personal family matter, it's a reminder that even at the height of fame and success, real life doesn't stop. Sources close to the team have said that this decision came suddenly, that as of just a few days ago, there was every expectation that he would pitch in the series. But things changed rapidly, and the Dodgers didn't hesitate to adjust their plans. There's a quiet respect in how they've handled this. No speculation, no leaks, no unnecessary exposure. Just unity and understanding. But let's be real from a baseball standpoint, this is a massive shakeup. The Dodgers' pitching depth has been tested before, but the World Series is another level. Every inning matters. Every decision can tilt momentum. Without this key arm, someone else will have to step up, and that's where things get really interesting. The Dodgers have young talent ready to prove themselves, and veterans who know what it means to perform under pressure. The question is who fills that void, and how does the rotation adapt? Fans are already buzzing with theories. Will we see a younger reliever get the nod to step into a bigger role? Or will the Dodgers rely more heavily on their bullpen committee approach, using multiple arms to bridge innings and keep opponents guessing? Dave Roberts has always been a master at managing high-pressure games, but this situation will test even his tactical instincts. You can feel the emotional weight in the clubhouse. Teammates have spoken with empathy, saying that the pitcher's decision has their full support. Clayton Kershaw, for example, knows exactly how it feels to balance family and baseball, and you can bet he's one of the first to offer understanding and guidance. Freddie Freeman, another leader in the clubhouse, has often talked about how personal challenges can bring a team even closer. This could be one of those moments where adversity strengthens their unity. It's moments like these that show you what championship teams are made of, not just skill, but heart. The Dodgers have been through a lot this season. Injuries, slumps, incredible comebacks, and now, an emotional curveball right before the biggest series of the year. And yet you can sense a collective determination to keep moving forward, to win not just for themselves, but for their teammate who can't be there with them. Imagine being in that locker room when the roster announcement was made. You can almost feel the quiet pause, the surprise, the concern, the emotion. And then, slowly, the shift toward rallying together. These guys have played thousands of innings side by side. They know what it means to look out for each other. So when one of their own steps away for something as serious as a personal family matter, it becomes personal for all of them. And that's where the motivation changes. It's not just about rings or glory anymore. It's about doing something for the brother who can't take the field. You can be sure that every pitch, every hit, every defensive play in this World Series will carry that emotional energy. The Dodgers have always been a team that thrives on emotion, and this situation will only deepen that fire. Now, in terms of fans, Dodgers Nation has responded with incredible support. Social media has been flooded with messages of love, prayers, and respect for the player and his family. No negativity, no frustration, just understanding. That says a lot about how this fanbase has matured. They've seen enough baseball, enough heartbreaks, enough highs and lows to know that sometimes life has bigger priorities. Dave Roberts said in his press conference that this team is built on trust in each other, trust in preparation, and trust that everyone is giving everything they can. And that's exactly what fans will see in this World Series, a team that refuses to let adversity break them. If you look back through Dodgers history, there have been moments just like this, times when personal stories and team struggles intertwined to create unforgettable drama. Whether it was Kershaw battling through injuries, or Corey Seager's comeback seasons, or Mookie Betts' leadership on and off the field, every Dodgers championship run has had its emotional heartbeat. And now, this story adds another chapter to that legacy. You can imagine how emotional it'll be if the Dodgers go all the way and win it. When that final out is recorded, when they lift the trophy, you know the team will dedicate it to the teammate who couldn't be there. That's how baseball works. It's not just a game, it's a family. What's also interesting is how the Dodgers front office handled the situation strategically. They didn't rush to fill the roster spot with any random choice. Instead, they looked for someone who could fit seamlessly into the team's chemistry and mindset. This wasn't just about performance, it was about energy, attitude, and resilience. They want players who understand the moment and can rise to it. And you can feel that vibe around the clubhouse, the mix of seriousness and focus. There's no panic, no disarray. Just calm determination. That's the mark of a team that's been here before and knows what it takes.